Hello friends, welcome to my channel, Jeff Lung Art. I'm Jeff Lung. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to find out about all the new videos coming out. But for now, let's go behind the scenes and find out a little bit more information on how this painting was made. And this painting is called Psalm 23. It's of my nephew, Joshua. This is a picture taken about 4 or 5 years ago. I think he was 8 or 9, probably. And I always thought it would make a great painting, so I finally got it done. PS23 here in the corner for Psalm 23, hidden in the background for all my Where's Waldo fans. You know I'm always hiding words and phrases and hidden messages in the background. But that's why you love my stuff. Anyway, jumping into a piece here, you can see that initial line drawing that I put on the canvas panel. Did that with the grid. That's the method that I use to get all the proportions correct. And once I got the drawing down, then I sprayed it with the fixative so I could, so those lines would stay there when I did that initial wash. And I'm using an acrylic paint, orange acrylic paint. Got that wash in the background, and just start putting layers on top of it. Working with the monochrome, orange was the color of choice for this piece, and the reason why is because I knew I was making this for my sister, Joshua's mother, and her home is decorated in teal, that light blue or greenish color. And I thought, you know what, instead of doing it in teal, let me just do it in orange to complement all that teal, so it would be like an accent. And that's how it's working. It's in her home now, hanging up. Looks beautiful. But again, going back to the process, I got that drawing down, then I start the wash, and then I start painting in layers. And I've just used the two colors. I'm using an orange, like a basic orange color, and just a little bit of burnt umber to darken it up. So we're working in that dark and light monochrome scheme. Going back to the reference photo, I took this many years ago at a cookout, at a family get-together. You know, everybody was outside, throwing the baseball around, having fun, grilling, playing with the dogs. And I look off to the side and I see young Joshua over there all by himself, just playing with a rock. I think it was a rock in the original photo. In the painting, I decided to put something a little more visible. I like the idea of a flower. And there's something real powerful about seeing kids in their element. They're, you know, just in their exploratory nature. There's a sense of wonderment. And that sense of wonderment is really what dictated the doodle background that I put in the back here. So here you can see me working on it. I already have all the lines down in pencil, and I can make any edits that I want to as I'm doing that before I paint over them with the Posca pens, which you see me doing here now. For this piece, I wanted a real whimsical, dreamlike background. Lots of dynamic movement to kind of encapsulate that naivete that the young Joshua has here. And Psalm 23, I chose that because this just has a real, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want feel to it. I don't know, it's just something in him tells me that everything's going to be okay. God's got his hand on me, and that's okay. So that's what I went with. A lot of times when I'm naming things, I just go with whatever I feel. And I really felt that. Speaking of feeling, you know, this is my favorite part. This is where I feel the best, when I'm filling in all these shapes that I've created with the smooth flowing paint of the Posca pen. And these shapes moving in these directions, it's very fun and playful for me. I get wrapped into it and get lost in it a lot of times. Sometimes I'm sad when I'm done with a piece because I want to keep playing with it. This is one of those pieces. I really felt a strong connection to this one and felt really proud of the way it turned out. It turned out just the way I wanted it to, which is not always the case for artists. So when you do get one like that, boy, you don't forget it. Just putting the finishing touches here on young Joshua, who's becoming a young man now. He doesn't quite look as young and innocent anymore. But we'll always have this picture, won't we, Josh? There it is, Psalm 23. And if you'd like me to create a customized portrait just for you, specific to your needs, contact me today. Go to my website, www.jefflungart.com. Talk to you soon.